At this point, are you single?
I am single.
And why are you single?
I am single because I just, I got out of a really, really bad toxic relationship. And from that I really found myself. I lost myself, but then I found myself. So since then it's just like I feel like I should just focus on me and focus on this bag and my music. And, if a man comes along in that process and I feel that capably I'm able to give him what I can give him, then yeah, I'm not opposed to it. But right now, I'm just really, to be honest with you, if I just had to like keep it blunt, I'm just really down with like sneaky links. Like I just, just want to fuck and then go home. Mind my business.
Now, what types of occupations or careers have people you dated in the past had?
Um, Rappers, actors. I meant to say actors, but rappers, actors, athletes. I've, before the fame, it was definitely like, of course, like regular schmegular, but now it's just, or they're just, a guy that has a business and has money. One of those things. But I have a preference, so.
And when you say preference, are you referring to the occupation or the type of person?
The type of person.
Care to share what that preference is?
Yeah, my preference is a man that can take care of himself, me, and his family. I feel like men be like, oh, you just want a guy with money. No, I feel like at the end of the day, no real man is going to want to just sit on the couch all day and let a woman take care of them. I'm not going to praise a man for something that he's supposed to do. You're supposed to be the provider. You're supposed to be able to take care of yourself as a man. You're supposed to want to be able to take care of your family. So if my preference is men that are, financially stable, also gentlemen. I love gentlemen, people that open the door. I've dated guys that'll stop me from even opening the door and get out. I love that. I like the respect level. Like if I'm walking outside on the street, he switches sides with me. Not every man knows like what side of the street you're supposed to walk on. And it's just, just little things that you could tell like he really takes care of his mom, his family. I've always been told how a man treats his mother is how he treats you.
Do you believe that?
I do.
There may be some viewers watching this that don't know which side of the street the man or the woman is supposed to be on. Do you want to share some insight on that?
The man is always supposed to be on the side that the traffic is coming. So, if whatever side of the street you on, you could be on the left side or the right side of the street, but the man is still supposed to be on the side of traffic.
Does this apply in the bedroom as well?
No.
Let me rephrase. In the bedroom, as far as the bed, where the man sleeps and the woman sleeps, especially the entrance of the door, have you ever been in an instance, for example, and you throw yourself on the bed and you're on one side of the bed and the male will say, no, that's the wrong side. No, not even that. That's the wrong side. You're supposed to be on this side, just like they would on the street, so to speak.
Nope, not at all. I've never actually had that. I'm more so that's where I sleep. That's my side. They don't really go into details of why. But even like if I have company over, I sleep on a certain side of my bed, which is the one that's closest to my door. But if I have like male company over, they will sleep on that side where I normally sleep that's closest to the door.
Now, when it comes to rappers, actors, athletes, which occupation of these three have you dated the most in the past?
Rappers.
And how many different rappers have you dated in the past?
Ooh, honey. Not that many that would consider me, for the streets, but enough for me to know like that's not something I want to continue to deal with. I could say like on one hand, I probably be like about seven or eight.
What's the longest of those 7 you've dated a rapper for?
9 months.
Did it become officially girlfriend-boyfriend status?
It's like a yes and a no situation. But honestly, I feel like a part of me always knew, like, I can't see myself really being in a relationship with a rapper. It's like I'm an artist, he's an artist, and we all know what, rappers mostly do on the road. So it's like, why put myself through that? But the last one was definitely a rapper, and that's why I'm like, done.
In the past, because in the future it sounds like you're done with that, but in the past, were rappers attracted to you or you were attracted to these rappers?
Both. But mostly them attracted to me because I've met some that I'm like, no. But then I've met some that I'm like, I'll give you a chance. But I've always been right. So, knowing that knew that I was not supposed to deal with you. But it's like I did it anyways. It's like, shame on me.
Now, there may be some viewers watching this that have not had the opportunity to date a rapper and are wondering what that's like. Posing this question here, what is dating a rapper really like?
It's stressful. It's stressful. It's a headache. It's something that you need to be prepared for mentally and emotionally because majority of these rappers is like, yeah, they know how to make you feel like you're the only one. And, I'm the type of person that you can't buy my love. Buying me gifts and stuff like that, that won't make me stay, ever. Quite frankly, I think that'll probably make me leave faster. But it's definitely something you need to prepare yourself because that's a whole different type of lifestyle just in general to adjust to.
Why would that make you want to leave faster?
Because it makes me feel like you really don't care. Like you really don't love me. You could buy me, You could buy my love. You could buy my happiness. You don't care to actually get to know me. You don't care to actually grow with me because anytime you mess up, it's like, oh, let me just go buy her something and she'll shut up. It's like, no, that's not what this is. You actually need to care. You need to communicate. You need to be in this if you're going to be in it. It can't be, you fuck up and you go buy me something, I'm supposed to be over it. No, that's disrespectful. It's inconsiderate. It's just trifling for you to even think that that's even possible with me. Some women teachers on, but for me, no.
Anything else on what it's like really dating a rapper?
I think I would tell people who's never dated a rapper, just pick the right one. I don't always say that every rapper is the same because I haven't dated every rapper. But I would say if that's the road you're going to go down, definitely choose the right one.
How do you pick the right one?
It's basically understanding. It's like conversations that be had prior to you moving forward. I feel like all rappers, once you get with them alone, it's a certain conversation I feel like they all have with women that should let you know where they are in their life. Either they're just looking for somebody to, deal with and not trying to be in a relationship, or they actually just really like the company of somebody and trying to grow with somebody and get to know somebody, that's on the same level as them.
Any pros and cons when it comes to dating a rapper?
Pros is you don't have to pay for nothing. I guess that's the only pro. You wake up in a nice house, ride around in foreign cars. I guess spending is no option if you got it like that. The con is that all comes with I feel like it comes with, what is the right word you would say?
Take your time.
It's more like, in order for you to get all of these things, you have to deal with certain things to be that comfortable, to live that comfortable, to ride that comfortable. Some things you have to tolerate and deal with or go through. But it's your choice if you want to tolerate it and go through it. Not every rapper wants a strong, independent woman who da-da-da, and not who's like, nah, I'm not sleeping with you. We not having sex. I don't know you, da-da-da. So a lot of them not looking for that woman. And a lot of them are looking for the woman that just knows what the situation is. Like, I already know what it is, so there's really no point of us even having that type of conversation. I'm going to take you for what this is, and I'm going to go about my day. Because, there's really no emotional attachment there. So, pros and cons, you're just going to have to figure that out on your own.
You mentioned in this interview that there's some rappers that make you feel like you're the only one, but there may be others. Have any rappers ever been open and honest with you and say, look, you're not the only one, straight up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I've had that conversation. But I appreciate those conversations. Like, I can respect any man that's like, this is what it is. This is where I'm at in my life. This is what I got going on, just want to keep it real with you. I've had rappers or actors, whatever, hit on me, holler at me, ask my number, all that, and then be like, by the way, I just got to let you know I do have a girlfriend. I respect honesty. It's all about keeping it real. I'm more likely to like fuck with you as a person, just not in that way, because you were honest with me, versus me having to find out and then you just tell it to me and it's like you're an ass. Like, you don't even care. Like, yeah, like, you're not the only one. I've dealt with those type too.
What do you think's the percentage or the ratio of people that are open and honest with you and that are hiding that?
It's very slim to none. So you can ask a question until you're blue in the face. It's not a guarantee that's going to be the honest answer.
I know you're not the male in the relationship. You're the female. But why do you think these males that you have dealt with not been honest?
I wouldn't say they haven't been honest. I've dealt with some that were honest, and I've dealt with some that wasn't honest. In the case of not being honest, those are more so like the rappers who are new to this game, who feel like they gotta lie and do all these extra things to keep your attention, and just feels like, oh, I got money, so you supposed to automatically just fall in line. Nah, it don't work that way. At least not with me. Then you have artists that's already established, been there, done that. So they're more so on the honest side. Like, look, this is my lifestyle. This is what I got going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling you. I'm digging you. I would like to get to know you more, but I do want you to know that, this is where I'm at right now in my life. Respect. All respect. So it really just depends on the man.
Anything else you want to mention about rappers or question you weren't asked, people want to know about it?
I don't know. I guess people ask me about who I've dated, things, how those things gone.
There was a TikTok video floating around about what it's like dating a rapper. Did you ever see that video?
No, I didn't. I need to see it.
What about sex? Is sex any different with a rapper versus a non-rapper?
Yeah. I feel like rappers, they're more like they like to try stuff. They're very into the freedom of being able to have multiple bitches. If they can have multiple bitches and then meet females that are down to get with females and them, they're gonna try that. That's definitely gonna be something that's there. Versus men that hasn't had the luxury of dating multiple women or just being able to have any woman that you want at your fingertips. A lot of men don't have that luxury, so of course their sex is a little different. It's not as interesting, spontaneous, like just, I guess, experimental. It's not really like that.
And is that as experimental as it's gotten, just multiple women into the equation?
I don't know. For me, the most I've done is like a threesome. But again, I'm different though. Like, I'm the type of person that if we have a threesome, you got to be somebody like really somebody I've been rocking with for a long time for me to go that route. But I've never had a problem with being the only one to satisfy a man in bed. Okay, let's get that together. But I do like the thought of trying things new. Just don't let it get weird. You get weird, I gotta go. It's like some niggas be on some suspect stuff, and I be questioning, like, what you like your booty ate? That's not it. Gotta go. We're not doing that.
So that has happened.
I've heard it.
Okay.
I've heard men talk about it on Clubhouse, and it was shocking. It's very shocking.
But it's never happened in real life
I'd
that
be
you've
damned.
experienced.
I'd be damned. Not yet, but I'd be damned. I wish. Look, let some man come up talking about bending over. He want his booty. Oh, honey, I'm gone. I don't even care if my shoes is not on my feet. I'm out. You know what? No, that's trifling.
Now, on Clubhouse, care to share your screen name, username?
It's just Anaya Lovenote.
And, okay, aside from rappers, are there any occupations of those you hadn't had a chance to date yet that interest you?
Yes, I want to date a lawyer or a doctor.
And what is it about those occupations for you that interest you?
They come with benefits, and on top of that, that man is always going to have a job. These rappers is not guaranteed. Some of y'all get y'all $1 million deals or whatever the deal you get, and you think you on top of the world at that point, run out of money. Now you can't, you trying to put out another single. It's just not working. Now at this point, you're just a one-hit wonder. Now you're back to working a 9-to-5 job. No, I don't need time. I don't have that type of, it's not conducive. It's just, that's not conducive to my energy. I need a doctor who's, even when he's retired, that income, that's nice. Doctors, surgeons, they live in really nice places and drive really nice, and they could take care of you just as much as these rappers can.
On the opposite end of the spectrum, are there occupations that are deal breakers for you? Occupations you will not, in no shape or form, have any interest in dealing with. And rappers can be one, because you did mention that you don't want that anymore.
Well, yeah, rappers, no, I'm good.
Are there any other occupation deal breakers?
You can't work at no McDonald's or no Walmart. Like, what? We're not doing that, but I feel like just as long as a man makes a decent, honest living, you know, and can pay bills and take care of his family, it doesn't really bother me.
Now, there may be some employees that work at McDonald's or Walmart that are crushed hearing you say that.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, so sorry.
And they might be saying, well, that's a decent job. What's wrong with that?
It's a lot wrong with that. It is. I'm going to be real with you. It's my preference. I don't want a man who works at McDonald's. I don't want a man who works at Walmart, Target, whatever the case may be. I feel like even though he got dreams and goals, I'd rather see what a person does with their dreams and their goals. I worked as a bottle girl and as a waitress, and I took that money and I invested it into myself as an artist. Some people are just content. They're content where they're at. They don't feel like they need a change. They don't feel like they need a better, income. They really don't have no goals, no dreams, nothing out of life that they want to be like, yo, this is what I live for, and this is what I be focused on. This is what I want out of life. Not too many people are like that. Some people are just, even if they start following their dreams and then it gets too hard, they're like, fuck it, I don't do no more. Now you're at Walmart, Target, whatever the case may be. But if you started there and this is just was in your mind temporarily, I'm only working at Walmart till one day my dreams unfold. I'm here for that. It's I'm content where I'm at. I don't feel like you need to just take me as I am or whatever. I'm not dealing with that. I want a man that has goals, dreams. He wants something out of life. No matter where he starts, is where he finishes.
Anything else on this subject matter?
Don't date Soulja Boy. No, I'm just kidding. No. Okay.
Was that a joke or is that from personal experience there?
Personal experience.
Want to shed any more light on that?
I haven't been asked any questions. So, no. I only answer questions. I don't even voluntarily things.
No problem. And for time reference, it's March 2022 now.